My name is Greg Grace, and this is my crazy hoop story. I had to flash back to 2003. That was my first year playing pro. I was playing for Bonvit in Turkey. This is the year that Operation Iraqi Freedom broke out. So George Bush come on the TV and say that it's Saddam got 48 hours. It was time to go. I went home. So fast forward 3 years later, I had already got some communications from agents in Turkey saying I'd never be able to return to Turkey.
Nothing for you.
But I had a coach that was interested in bringing me back. So now, the team that I left, I look and see that on the schedule that we gonna be playing each other a couple games before the end of the season. So now I see I got this circled on my calendar just because I don't know what's gonna happen.
No. No. No.
So we arrived there. We check into the hotel. Everything is going as normal. I get a phone call a little bit after dinner, and it's somebody saying, "When you come to the game tomorrow, we gonna kill you." So I'm like, "Come on, man, this crazy." So I go and I tell the coach. So what he does is switch me out of my room, and the phone calls to just about every teammate is nonstop. They trying to figure out what room I'm in. They constantly calling, trying to what I really don't know what's really gonna happen at this point. So the coach advised us to take all the telephones off the hook. So we take them all off the hook. Game is the next day about 4 o'clock. So I bet you can guess I didn't sleep that good just because I don't know what's going on. I'm in a foreign country. I don't know what is actually going to take place at this game. So now we get to the arena the next day. I'm going in there. I'm seeing familiar faces. But as I can see, it's just looking like a normal game. We go in right before we do the layup line, have our last little talk. We come out. Every person in the arena is wearing a Saddam Hussein mask. So I think they thought I was scared of Saddam or what the reason was. So every person in there, every man, woman, and child got on Saddam Hussein mask, like a Halloween mask.
Well, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
So now it's getting rowdy as we get closer to the game. The whole time they booing me.
Boo this man.
Making noise whenever I get the ball, stuff like that. Because we had a nice lead, the coach took me out. And while I was on the court, I wasn't thinking about nothing. I didn't think it was gonna be no issue. But now I gotta sit on the bench, near the fans or closer to the fans. And to my surprise, when the sub came to get me, like the whole crowd stood up and gave me like an ovation, because when I was there before, we was on pace to do some big things. I think we had played about 14 games and had lost just one. For that 24 hours of being in a city I had lived in for months, I had no idea if somebody was really gonna try to do some harm to me or not. That's my crazy hoop story. I got many more.